All right, it's Megan. I'm back with another whiteboard lesson for you. It's a common mistake that a lot of paramedical tattoo artists make, and they only are getting half of the stretch mark. All right, so let's dive into the lesson. Here's my stretch mark. In an ideal world, you're going to choose a needle that is the same width as your stretch marks. Ideally, you're coming through this stretch mark like this. Okay, the mistake that I'm seeing a lot of people make is they're turning their machine sideways for some reason, and then they're coming in and they're tattooing like this. So let's say this is the stretch mark. I want to get as much of this as possible to make sure that my client has a nice even outcome. So when I'm coming in with a sideways needle, why are we turning our needle sideways, guys? I don't know, but I see this all the time. And they're coming in and they're going like this. Okay, so all you're doing is you're digging out this part of the stretch mark and you're leaving this thin line that hasn't been touched. So the only way to remedy that is to come in from the other side. And now you gotta do it twice. And this is bad, like for one reason, just efficient. Like it's not efficient, you're having to do everything twice. Okay, so now you've gotten this side taken care of, but now you've overworked the middle of this. So you have all of, it's not even, guys. This is not even. This is not an even way to tattoo stretch marks. Here is what this looks like when you're doing on a client. So I'm coming in sideways. It looks like I'm getting the whole thing, but because my machine is at an angle, I'm only digging into that far side. When I tattoo, I'm coming straight at the stretch mark, okay? Ooh, coming here. Okay, going down, practicing some shading, doing lots of different things, okay? That is far more even than what we were doing before, and I'm getting the whole thing. I'm not just getting one side. Here it is in action. So I'm coming straight at the stretch mark. My needle grouping is the same width as my stretch mark. I'm able to plow straight through. My 45-degree angle is facing the stretch mark. Here they are a few seconds after I did the tattoo. So the bottom one, my approach was wrong. I came in sideways and I only dug into the right side of that stretch mark. The top stretch mark is done much, much better. The people I see who are making this mistake where they're digging into one side, most of the time they're only doing that one. They're not flipping their machine around and coming the other way. So let's just get out of that habit. I don't like that habit, and I hate seeing people do it because I know that their client is gonna have really odd results. They're gonna be like, oh man, like this part of my stretch mark looks good, but this part was left untouched. And then you get this weird thing where you and your client convince yourselves that the stretch mark has gotten thinner. It didn't get thinner. You fixed this part and you left out this chunk. So now you and your client both think that you have miraculously found a way to thin out stretch marks. So let's not do that. So there you have it. That is how you can avoid only tattooing half of a stretch mark. My class is full of information like this. I teach online courses for people that have previous paramedical tattoo experience. If you're a beginner and you have no idea what you're doing and you don't even know where to start, my 3-day class is a wonderful place to start. You get continued education, a Facebook support group, quarterly trainings, and you can actually take the class again for free anytime you want. Not anytime you want. It has to be during one of my scheduled trainings, but you get the idea. Anyway, thanks for watching my whiteboard tutorials and have a wonderful day.